Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy Make America Lit, back with another NBA 2K23 video. And in today's video, I'm bringing you guys another episode of Budget Badge Layouts. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be making a badge layout for playmaking badges for big men. So, let's just jump in the build. You see that I made a center build here. The center build is going to be 6'11", 250 pounds at the 7'5" wingspan. Now, I just want you guys to see what the attributes are. We're only going to be having 12 playmaking badge points. We're going to have a 75 pass accuracy, which is, I feel like it's a little higher than normal because I feel like most bigs are running like a 70, bare minimum 70 pass accuracy. But I gave this build a 75 pass accuracy with a 68 ball handle, which might be a little bit on the higher side, but you know, I had to get the playmaking badges up somehow. And then we're also going to have an 85 post control, which is going to impact some of the badges that we get on playmaking as well too. So I thought I would add that in there. I feel like most bigs are going to be running with an 80 to 85 post control. You know, at least most bigs should have around an 80 to 85 post control, because not only will it get you a lot of good playmaking badges, but it's also going to help you out defensively offensively with finishing as well too. So it's going to give you some more finishing badge points, and it's going to impact the badges that you can unlock on playmaking as well too. So post control is very underrated. Moving on, none of this really matters. This is, I have to go through the build just so that we can get to the build tester. But you see, we made a 3-level scoring glass cleaner. Crazy build name, by the way. But let's hop in the build tester. And let's just go ahead and put this up to 99 so we have all of our badges unlocked. And then let's get into the playmaking. So the first things first, right, is the most important thing on this build as far as playmaking go for a big man. This is the #1 badge, and this is going to be the only gold badge that we're rocking. And of course, I'm talking about vice grips. Vice grips is just so important. It's going to help you when, picking up a loose ball, when receiving a catch from somebody, or just getting a rebound and stuff like that. If you're a big man, then you know the woes of getting a rebound and dudes are spamming you immediately. Somebody is always in your face when you get the rebound. They're either reaching or they have their hands up. You can't throw the ball down immediately. So a lot of times you try to hold on to it. Now you can get around not having vice grips, because on my center build, my first center build, I don't have vice grips. I made the mistake of not giving myself at least a 40 post control or 45 post control to get bronze vice grips. So a lot of times when I get the rebound, I have to just hold L2. If I can't just throw it down immediately, I'll just hold L2 and wait for somebody to come back to me, and then I'll throw it. But even then, sometimes I will get spammed and lose the ball. As soon as I get the rebound, my camera won't even turn around and somebody's already reaching on me and I'm losing the ball. So vice grip is just an added insurance policy, and I feel like all bigs should be running this badge on some form. Now, if you want to really secure the ball, you want to shoot for gold, but you can get by with silver or bronze. Don't get me wrong, but for me, I hate turnovers. There's nothing worse than getting a turnover. I hate turnovers with a passion. So me personally, I would be running gold vice grips just to negate any type of turnovers and stuff like that. Moving on, our next badge, we're looking at silver unpluckable. And the reason why I'm going to be running silver unpluckable is because silver unpluckable, what it's going to do is it's going to help you when you're posting up. Now, if you're a big who post up, you're a big who can dribble, put the ball on the floor and stuff like that, silver unpluckable is not the greatest. You probably would be better off with gold unpluckable, but as a big man, I feel like you shouldn't be putting the ball on the floor like that anyway, unless you have a really high ball handle rating anyway. Even with gold unpluckable and a 70 ball handle, you're still going to be getting ripped though. You know what I'm saying? Just because you have a 70 ball handle. Now, if you could get above that, 75, 80, 81, 82, somewhere around there for a ball handle, you might have a fair chance of, not getting ripped and stuff like that. But you're talking about a 70, 75 ball handle with silver unpluckable, you're still going to be lunch meat to those dudes with silver glove and an 85 steal and stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying you don't really still want to be putting the ball on the floor like that. But silver unpluckable is going to help you when you are posting up, trying to get that drop step down low and stuff like that. When dudes reach or the help defender tries to come over and reach, you're still going to lose the ball, but you're not going to lose the ball immediately. Silver unpluckable is going to give you insurance policy where they're going to have to reach 2 or 3 times to get the rip on you, or, they might get a foul call or something, but it's going to give you a chance to pick your dribble up and pass the ball out to whoever's man that is doubling or something like that. But it's going to give you some type of insurance policy. Without unpluckable and you're trying to post up like that, you're going to get ripped every single time. So that's why I feel like silver is a nice sweet spot for a big man anyway. Now, moving on. First badge that we're going to be running is bronze dimer, and we already know how randoms and stuff like that struggle with shooting the ball. Bronze dimer is just going to give you a little bit of a boost to those dudes when you pass it up to them and stuff like that. It's going to help the team out, when you do get doubled or something like that and you can pass it out to somebody, just them giving that little kicker of a boost. And it's going to go even better when you have like a full team, or you got teammates that you're playing with and dudes are double teaming you and stuff like that. And, the half court setting, you're playing threes or something like that. Or, hey, maybe you're playing twos and you got a mismatch and, somebody's coming over to help. That bronze dimer is just going to give your teammate just that extra added oomph to his shot to make sure that he knocks down that shot and stuff like that. So that's why I like to run bronze dimer. Really, I like to run gold or Hall of Fame dimer if I can on my center builds and stuff like that to help out. But that's why I'm running bronze dimer. And same thing applies with bronze post playmaker, just another form of dimer. I used to call this badge dimer for big men, but now that big men can get dimer without needing, playmaking pie chart or whatever, hey, it's just dimer for big men. You're in the post and stuff like that. Or the Jokic badge, I like to call it. You pass out of the post. You get a rebound. You throw it out. They get a boost. Why not? This is going to go real crazy for like, twos and stuff like that. When your teammate miss, you get the offensive board and then you hit it, pass it out or whatever. A lot of times everybody crashes, especially in rec. I noticed that when somebody shoots a shot, two things happen. Everybody crashes or everybody leaks out. The defenders usually leak out, try to get a layup on the other end, or everybody crashes. Either way, they're going to be leaving people wide open, and post playmaker is going to go crazy. Even on bronze, it's going to go crazy when you get that rebound and kick it out to one of the corners or something like that. So definitely look to grab this badge to pair with dimer. Either or is going to work. So in situations where dimer don't work, post playmaker will work. And in situations where post playmaker don't work, dimer will work. But they will be getting a boost either way, whether it's dimer or post playmaker. And that's the reason why I kind of like to run both, because you can run one or the other. But if you're posting up or you get an offensive rebound kick out, they won't get dimer. So if you're not running post playmaker, then you're not getting that boost. And then same thing in a half court setting, if you're posting up or something like that and you're running dimer but no post playmaker, they're not going to get that dimer boost. So you want to have post playmaker. And then same thing if you get a rebound and you go up with that or whatever like that, if you don't have post playmaker, they're not getting the dimer boost and anything like that. So you kind of want to have both badges just to offset those situations where one works and the other won't work, or one will work and the other won't work. I like to have both as an added insurance policy, just to help out and stuff. And then next badge we're going to be running is bronze break starter, and I don't run this badge or anything higher. I only have a 70 pass accuracy, and just bronze break starter is more than enough. I get around 7 to 8 assists a game just catching a rebound and just launching that joint down. You can go higher, yes. The higher the level, obviously, the better the animations and the catches and stuff like that. But bronze break starter just by itself, to me, is more than enough. And it's only going to cost me 1 badge point. I can sacrifice 1 badge point to get, nice clean catches or throws down the court and stuff like that. Very rarely do I throw the ball out of bounds. And that's usually if, a person is too far up the court, they're already almost baseline or they're almost underneath the damn rim already, and I throw it down to them, and then it might go out of bounds. But for the most part, I'm throwing clean, crisp passes with just bronze break starter. And then our last badge, and this is a badge that I don't really see a lot of big men running, and it's the reason why they throw so many turnovers and stuff like this. This is a really, really good underrated badge, and that's bronze bailout. And if you read the description, the second part of the description, it says, passing out of a jump shot or layup yields fewer errant passes than normal. And that's usually what people run bailout for. But if you read the second part of that sentence, it says, additionally, helps passing out of double teams, okay? So this is going to give you a boost to your pass when you're passing out of double teams. It's not going to give you those slow, ridiculous lob throws or passes that a lot of people throw when they're in a double team, where you just basically throw the ball straight to the defender or whatever like that. You're going to get a lot better, quicker passer, crisper, animations and passes and stuff like that out of the double team. You're not going to be throwing the ball straight out of bounds and shit like that, like I've seen them throwing it to the janitor's closet or whatever when you're playing rec, because you're going to have bronze bailout, and that's going to be your insurance policy for when you are getting double team. You're trying to post up, somebody comes over and help, they get a double team animation or whatever, you're able to pass out and not turn the ball over, and whoever you pass it to is able to get a wide open shot now, instead of a dumb pass that they can't catch or it goes at their feet or anything like that, because you have bronze bailout as an added insurance policy. Now, I do want to give an honorable mention to another badge though, and that's only if you have higher levels of passing. This build only has a 75 pass accuracy, but keep in mind, if you are a big, you know, you made a playmaking big, or you made a big with like an 80, 85, you know, passing, and you plan to be a post playmaker and play out of the post and stuff like that, another badge that you definitely want to be looking at carrying or running is Needle Threader. Needle Threader is very, very underrated this year. Especially with the bounce passes, the Needle Threader goes crazy just on bronze alone. I've been able to thread the needle crazy in rec with like an 80 pass accuracy on my point forward. So definitely, you know, if you have a passing big and stuff like that, look into running Needle Threader. Even if it's on a bronze or a silver level, it's still going to help you with getting those passes through, especially bounce passes. Bounce passes with Needle Threader is just completely unfair in this game. But there you have it. That is my playmaking badge layout for bigs. It's been your boy Make America Lit. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K23 content, and of course more budget badge layouts. I'm out, guys. Peace.